Welcome to the video on understanding Amazon's restricted products policies. Before we begin, note that this module was developed specifically for sellers operating in the U.S. and provides an overview of U.S. policies. Policies in other countries would vary. Refer to the restricted product help pages that can be accessed through your country's Seller Central account. Restricted products policies are put in place to protect Amazon's customers from products that are illegal, illegally marketed, unsafe, and offensive or prohibited by Amazon's policies. These policies also give customers confidence that all products available for purchase on Amazon are compliant with local laws and regulations. Further, within the U.S. itself, there could be state-specific guidelines. For example, some products are subject to additional regulation in the state of California. Make sure to check that your listings comply with all policies for each country where you sell. Let us first understand what are Amazon's restricted product policies. Restricted products include products whose sale on Amazon is prohibited or restricted in some way due to applicable laws or regulations. These products could include those that are prohibited for sale by Amazon or selling partners, restricted in certain geographies, and products that may not be cross-listed across countries or regions due to regional regulations and restrictions. For example, parts or products from federally endangered or threatened species are prohibited for sale by law. Similarly, products that are recalled by the manufacturer or any government or regulatory agency are prohibited for sale on Amazon. Amazon has help pages on a range of restricted products. Refer to the main restricted products help page for links that go into each restricted product category. You can check the category applicable to your listings to understand the policy guidelines and what is restricted and permitted within each listing. There is more information, resources, and links to applicable federal regulations on these individual help pages, so make sure to visit the ones relevant to your products. In the next few minutes, we will dive deep into two key restricted products areas on pesticides and pesticide devices and offensive and controversial materials to highlight important restrictions sellers should be aware of, particularly when creating new listings. Example 1. Pesticides and pesticide devices. In the U.S., pesticides and pesticide devices must comply with the Environmental Protection Agency's Federal Insecticide, Fungicide, and Rodenticide Act, or FIFRA, and applicable state and local laws, including registration and labeling requirements. You may not be aware if you are selling products the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, considers as pesticides or pesticide devices, as it can be hard to identify which products qualify and why. The EPA classifies most products as pesticides or pesticide devices that are marketed to disinfect, repel insects, remove allergens, or prevent bacteria, or that make any other antiviral, antimicrobial, antifungal, antibacterial, or other pesticide-related claim. These claims are sometimes used in marketing a wide variety of products, including clothing, home goods, air and water filters, and lawn and garden products. EPA guidance on what is considered a pesticide or pesticide devices can be found on the EPA website shown here. Amazon's permitted listings include pesticides and pesticide devices that comply with FIFRA and all applicable state and local laws, including registration and labeling requirements. The sale of products of unregistered pesticides, example insecticide chalk, or pesticide products not intended for sale in the U.S., since they do not have an EPA registration number, are prohibited from a sale on Amazon. Further, pesticide products that make public health claims are also prohibited. For example, Amazon prohibits the sale of any product that is marketed to control or mitigate any disease, infection, or pathological condition. For more examples on prohibited listings, refer to the help page on pesticides and pesticide devices in your Seller Central portal. If a selling partner wishes to sell pesticides and pesticide devices on Amazon, you must first apply for approval to sell these products. Follow these steps listed on the help page to request for approval to sell a pesticide product on Amazon and by taking the Pesticide Seller e-learning course. Note that if you are not a U.S. resident, you are not permitted to sell pesticide products or pesticide devices on Amazon.com. Example 2. Offensive and controversial materials. Amazon aims to ensure a welcoming environment for global customers and sellers, hence values and promotes trust and respect. Amazon does not allow the sale of any products that promote, incite, or glorify hatred or intolerance. For example, the Confederate flag, including product images. These policies apply to all products except books, music, video, and DVD, which all have their own policies. Amazon also prohibits the sale of any products that depict child abuse or exploitation. For more details, refer to the help page on offensive and controversial materials in your Seller Central account. You can refer to the restricted products FAQs on the help pages of your Seller Central portal for additional information. This wraps up your video on understanding Amazon's restricted products policies. Thank you and happy selling on Amazon!